Your physique isn't stuck because your arms are small. It's because your neck is missing in action. You grind chest, back, shoulders, arms, and legs, but the neck? Nowhere in your program. Yet this muscle can literally flip your whole physique. You've probably seen those comparisons. Thin neck versus thick neck. Same face, same body, but add a couple extra inches to your neck and suddenly you turn heads everywhere you go. And yet, I'd bet 90% of you never train it. You toss it in the same forgotten muscle category as calves. Yeah, I saw you skipped calf day last week, and the truth is, your neck barely gets any work in daily life. If you don't train it directly, it stays small, bad posture, no aura, no presence, no power. Let me fix that, eh? Thick neck is a game changer. You don't just look stronger, you look like an absolute unit, more powerful, more athletic, even more attractive. But it's not just about looking like you eat dumbbells for breakfast. If you wake up every day with a stiff neck or that annoying pain that makes you feel 20 years older, chances are you're weak. Lazy neck is crying out. For some training, your neck is literally the base holding up your head. Strengthen it, and it can improve your posture, fix your neck pain, and even headaches. And if you're in boxing, martial arts, or football, you already know a thick neck is basically built-in armor. It keeps your head steady by acting like a shield. Meanwhile, the average gym bro, he's flexing his chest, blasting his arms, but his neck looks like a bendy straw holding up a bowling ball. And yet, here's the best part. Your neck grows fast because it's not a muscle you train accidentally in daily life. The moment you start hitting it properly, it responds. This is one of the rare muscle groups where you can see crazy gains in just a few months. And don't worry, you don't need some fancy medieval torture device to train it. I'll show you exactly how. To build your neck at home with zero fancy equipment. And before you ask, no neck bridge. This exercise can build a strong neck, but it's also like gambling with your spine. Even if you do it right, over time it can mess up your neck for good. So let's keep it safe, smart, and effective. Before you even start cranking out neck curls, we need to actually understand how your neck works, because it isn't just there to stop your head from rolling off. It's got three main jobs you need to train if you actually want it strong and functional. First, forward flexion. That's the good old head nod involving the sternocleidomastid. Yeah, those thick, ropey muscles running from your ears down to your collarbone. Train these and boom, instant neck thickness that makes your whole frame look stronger. The second function is backward flexion. This is your look up at the ceiling move. Here, your extensors and traps are the big players with a squad of smaller stabilizers backing them up. They keep your posture locked in and your head steady when the weight gets heavy. The last functions are lateral flexion and rotation. This is where you tilt your head to the side or twist it left and right to say no to cheat meals. These moves still hammer your sternocleidomastid. But if you want a neck that's not just bigger, but actually balanced and functional, you can't skip any of these. That's why we're going to hit it with three types of exercises: curl, backward flexion, and rotation. But before we even touch the workout, don't skip the warm-up or your neck will hate you. Your neck's packed with small, sensitive muscles. If you dive straight into heavy flexions and extensions cold, you're basically begging for trouble. Stiff neck, pulled muscles. You might even feel dizzy or lightheaded mid-set, and nothing kills a workout faster than feeling like your brain just rage quit. So start with 1 to 2 minutes of dynamic warm-up, gentle nods, rotations, and tilts. Get the blood moving, wake up the muscles. Quick, simple, and it makes your neck training feel smoother. Once you're warmed up, we are kicking things off with the most basic but powerful move for neck training, the neck curl. Lie back on a flat bench with your shoulders on the edge and your head hanging free. From there, tuck your chin to your chest, then lower it back down. Under control, clean, smooth, full range of motion. Start with no weight. Nail the movement first. Once you can crank out solid reps, then bring in the load. Add a plate to your forehead, but use padding like a towel, or even better, use a dumbbell with a fat grip. Do 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps once that feels easy. Apply progressive overload. Next, we'll focus on the back of your neck with extensions. If the curls give you front thickness, these build that back end support. Lie face down on a bench with your head hanging off. Place a plate on the back of your head and slowly lower it down to feel a full stretch. Then bring it back up until your head is neutral and stop there. No need to snap into hyperextension. If you want to upgrade, you can get a head harness, way better than balancing a plate. Same deal as before, 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps. Start with no weight, own the form, then progressively overload. For the last exercise, start simple with neck rotation. Lie back on a gym mat and slowly turn your head left and right. Once you're loosened up, it's time to level up with lateral flexion. Lie sideways on a bench, head hanging just past the edge. Start neutral, eyes forward. Then slowly drop your ear toward your shoulder. No twisting, no jerking, just clean side to side bending. Control the way back up. If you're brave, you can also use a head harness here. Go for 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps each side. Alright, let's wrap this up. Your neck can handle high volume, but for most people, hitting this workout 1 to 2 times a week is plenty to see real gains. If you want to speed things up, and if your neck feels rested, you can push it up to 3 to 4 sessions a week. Just listen to your body. But remember, apply progressive overload if you want to maximize hypertrophy. Add a couple more reps, add some weight, or change the tempo. The goal is simple. Challenge your neck a little more every week. Do that consistently, and just like with your chest, back, or legs, you'll stack size, strength, and stability until your neck looks unskippable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.